Tits for Tap. Woo! As you can see, we have a guest on today. This is our dear friend Quene.
Hello, everyone.
So we'll just start with how we met and a little bit of like
You
that's
are.
That's a story.
because we first met when your ex threw a house party around like 2020, right?
Yeah.
And which was also a shock because that's me fresh out of my social anxiety once I got over it. And he was surprised that I pulled up anyway because I didn't go to anyone's stuff. And when I first met you, I loved your vibe.
It was
first
like
off,
an instant connection. Like, I don't know, I think I'd offer you a drink or something, and then we just start, like, we just
and you
sat down
just,
and we just
very
started.
open off rip.
Yeah, I
you
know,
were literally
too
like,
open.
no, not too open, right amount of open,
Okay.
because you off rip were like, yeah, no, I want to make some new friends, and I low key
Yeah.
have social anxiety too, and I want to get out more, and I'm like, oh, you my peoples.
It was, bad social anxiety at that time.
And then I kidnapped you.
Basically, that's just how our friendship rised.
Then I met her.
Because of her.
And the reason why is because we went to one of our friends' kickbacks, and that's when we was friends with we was friends with another person. And then I met her. She was like, yeah, let's try the nice little...
I remember. I had on heels, and you was like,
Wait, that was the first time you
That
guys
was
met?
the very first time I met her.
She was like,
Yes.
Oh, wait. To clear this up, our friend is a big old weed head, and he does hard dabs. And we told little Queenie over here, don't do the dab. You don't even do weed. Don't do the dab.
And I didn't even know her. And I was like, I feel like you shouldn't do that. Because she said that she never did it before. And I'm like,
never.
she was like, no, y'all, I got this. And then literally freaked out to the point we had to go all the way to the attic with her just to calm her down.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then she called her now ex on the phone too. Like, I'm scared.
No, you thought he
not-
hated you.
He was not supportive during my
No, he thought it was funny. He was being a little bit of dick about
a huge
it.
dick, but he was not supportive. He was not trying to console me or anything. He was just making me feel worse. So.
Oh yeah, and I made fun of her wearing heels to a kickback. I was like, a kickback? You're sitting the whole time. What are we doing here?
Yeah, but I instantly regret that once my throat started burning really bad, and all I could ask for was water, and it still wasn't helping. Like, the water was not helping. It was horrible.
That was hilarious.
I thought I was gonna die at one point.
Oh yeah, you told us. You're like, Amber, am I dying? And I'm like, no, Queenie, you're just high.
And then I think the next day is when I really felt better. That was it.
That's good.
Then she just kept inviting us places, and then started this
Kidnapped.
whole collage of friends that we have now.
That's what I was like,
Oh,
all
okay.
my friends know.
She kind of pretty much did this. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yes. So today's little subject is we're talking about friendship. So we have a lot of fun questions, and also we have a fun story about how I had a friend breakup that was so stupid. But we all have a perspective on the same story. So we gonna put our perspectives together to lay it out.
Yeah.
So I can start it off where it was all at a Halloween party. I invited a bunch of friends to the party because it's a safe space. Yes, you were definitely, because that's the first time y'all met at Sean. That's the...
Yes.
Oh!
He was Jessica Rabbit.
That's how that whole thing started.
So I invited
was
a bunch
out
of
of the loop.
friends, including this one friend. We'll call him K. K. So K, I was like, bring your girl, bring all your friends, pull up. We're just gonna have fun. So our dear friend Queenie has a thing where she low-key like to cuss out guys when she first meets them. So
and I know why she do it is because she want to see if you can actually handle it. And if you can, then guess what? You her friend.
So
mind you, she don't do that to women though. That's why it's like,
I compliment women.
what?
Compliment them.
So she done already cussed out Aishan because he work at Amazon, and she got her package late.
So she put all her frustration out on him.
I had to blame him.
Mind you, I was sitting on the floor while these fools arguing on the freaking couch, and I just looked at her like.
It was very intense.
And it was a first time interaction for both of them.
And she was like, "Oh, I'm talking too much." Okay.
You're right.
I was like, wow.
At some point.
So we usually play as a buffer just to make sure people understand that you're not a mean person. That's just your personality.
Yes,
That's just how you talk. So during the party, I saw you and Kay in the corner just talking. And I was like, whatever.
And I wasn't being like rude or anything.
I didn't think so.
We were just having a normal conversation. I complimented him on his costume. And then I was drunk, yes. And I probably touched him like a hit or so.
Yeah,
which you talk to everyone like
talk to
that.
everybody with your hands, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, he did not once tell me like, hey, stop that. Like he didn't set any boundaries or anything. So
of course. So like from that moment, it was just a conversation you were talking to. I was like, it'll be fine. Who cares? After the party, you know, I check in with all my friends like, hey, everyone get home, everyone have fun, everyone good. He was like, yeah, no, it was cool, but I don't want to hang around your friend anymore, friend Quene. And I'm like, well, what did she say? I didn't even ask why. I'm like, what did she say to you? What did she do? And he played it off like it was something so horrible he couldn't tell me. He was literally like, I don't even want to say, so I just don't want there to be any issues. So I immediately go to Queenie like, what did you say to this man?
I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you what I said to him.
Which is what you said. You were like, I don't know. We had a conversation. I'm like, you must have said something so awful.
I did.
Like, he acted like you said a slur. Like, you... So this goes on for a month where I just assumed that you drunkenly said something to him that he took to heart.
Or something inappropriate.
And I just... Whatever. It's like something under the bridge. Shit happens, whatever. But I'm still curious. Because you don't know what you said. And he's like, oh, it's so bad. I don't want to stay. So, months later, we have a beach party. And I'm pretty sure that's when he came back and hung out with us. And you had a conversation with him. And you were literally like, hey, whatever I said, whatever happened, I'm sorry. I don't want there to be any issues.
I asked him, like, are we cool? He's like, yeah, we're good. Like,
lies.
Tell me we're good.
Wasn't. You wanna know why? Because after he had that conversation with you, he came to me and was like, I don't know what's up with your friend, but she just made me feel so uncomfortable. And I'm all like, what did she say? And he wouldn't tell me. And me, don't be around the bush. Just tell me exactly what the person said. And he was still just like, I just don't feel comfortable telling you. I was like, then what was your point of talking? That's what I was like, And then he all making me walk all to the side. And he was just like, cause you know, I'm just feeling some type of way. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, bro, you had to walk me all the way across the lake to tell me that. And then he started going in on me too. And I was like, what? Cause he was like, oh, you need to control your friends. And I was like, first off, don't
ever. First of all,
I was like, okay, I don't even know you. So why would I defend you before her? I know her. So I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
And also, at this point, you still haven't explained yourself.
Yeah,
what am I controlling her for?
And what is
that
what?
to you?
Yes, he was like low key trying to pop fly, but then of course because me, I was quick with it. I was like, no, because you're not about to do that. But then he was just like, because you know I don't want no troubles, and like he basically was dragging the whole situation even after you apologized, and that's what pissed me off. I was like, okay, he's just being petty now. You like this attention. You like how this is going. It's finally something that's happening in your life right now.
And I'm thinking it's cool. She apologized. And everything's cool. So apparently that same day, he hit up his girlfriend and told her the situation. And mind you, I'm still out of the loop I'm thinking things are cool. I'm thinking things are fine. The girlfriend's hitting up our friend Quenie's now ex. And me, I'm now having a sidebar with him, like, what's going on?
Exactly.
Like, now that we're all cool, we're all friends, we're all buddies. What did she say?
You can tell nobody to this day.
No. Eventually, it was either he told me then or when I had to have a sidebar. But I know we found out that he told his... I think it's because of the call. She called up your now ex, threatening to fight you over whatever is happening. I still don't know what's going on. So somehow I think we put it together ourselves that she thinks you want her man. And we're just like...
Flirting or so in that way.
Mind
Absolutely
you,
not. He likes a turd.
He's
like,
not.
What's camera? He likes a turd.
Like, I want to sit you out as a friend and be like, bro, never.
He is not attractive.
Not a day in your life
No
when my friend
money.
wants you. I love you. No.
Absolutely nothing to offer.
We trying to get her a rich man. Please keep it pushing. Anyway, so obviously this blows up. I'm friends with his girlfriend, so I want to confront her about this and be like, what the fuck?
Right, what's going on?
Because you acting out of pocket now. So some way, somehow, I think she messaged me saying she need to not hit on my man. She need to not do this to my man. I'm like, she has not hit on him. She don't want him. And she was basically saying you need to get your friends together type shit.
Why she never came to me? She never wrote me. She never
She should have came through.
She never
Or
came
me,
up there
because you're
or
my
anything.
friend.
So to me, she's invisible.
Because when I
She
heard
was
the
not
situation,
existing.
I was like, "Sweetie, you're gonna have to go through 4 people to get to her."
And
4.
the whole situation. So like, it comes to light that he thought you were hitting on him. So I'm like, this whole time you were acting like she said something so awful, so horrible that you couldn't repeat it to us. You thought she wanted you? That was the horrible, awful thing?
Oh, I gotta add on too, because I just remembered. So, of course, when he dragged me, unnecessary. But when he dragged me to the other side of the fucking lake and was talking and stuff, and he was just like, I just felt uncomfortable with her touching me and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I literally talk to you with my hands too. And I do this in your face all the time.
That's what
so
I did.
what's the
I was
freaking
doing that to
difference?
him.
And I was just like, with me, you cool with it. That's fine. But with her,
Because I'm attractive and he liked me. That's all it was.
That-
That's all it was.
But
that's why I was like, sir.
that's not her. That's not your problem.
I was his type.
If you got a thing going on, you not supposed to blame her and be like, oh, is she coming for you? Stop. Anyway, so
Yeah.
she was like going off, and I'm like, she doesn't want her. Kurt is obviously confused.
We gotta bleep that.
K.
Okay.
We gotta bleep that out. K was obviously confused.
Oh, God.
So I literally called them out in a group chat, both of them at the same time, like, I just need to clear the room, I need to clear the air, and just let you both know for a fact, my friend don't want him. My friend never wanted him. She has never hit on him. You're confused. She talks with her hands. That's not flirting. She talks to everybody like this. You're not special. And obviously they disagreed. And I just let it go. I'm like,
Can't win that one.
I can't.
Let them be in their mind. In their little world.
Like, we can't. I feel like he genuinely thought that. And I was just like, it's
and he was
insane.
Sticking
With it. Like, you could never be in the wrong about this. And I'm just saying you're in the wrong because you're my friend. No.
She told
If
me.
you were hitting on him, actually, I would have came to you and be like, Queenie, I need you to pull your shit together. The fuck are you doing? I would have went off on you. But that's not the situation here. So I was like, whatever, you guys are gonna believe whatever you want to believe. You don't have to be around my friends. I don't care. So
like you wanted to anyway.
Months later.
The whole damn time.
Months later. We haven't been talking that much, whatever, but we don't usually talk that much, so I don't think anything of it. Until I see our friend's story, and he's over their place.
Oh, right. But, yeah, I
doesn't even know, though.
You know,
he didn't really
He had
know,
nothing to do
bro.
with the situation.
Yeah, that's why he was just like, oh, which made it 10 times funnier because he was really out of loop. He was just like, I was wondering why y'all wasn't there. We was like,
yeah, he went around us to our friend he barely know that he went to one of his things to, which I'm not upset about that. I'm just upset that I had to find out that you didn't fuck with me through my friend hanging out with you. So after that, I was just like, that's a little weird, but maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking. And then I'm like, I'm an overthinker, so I'm gonna just go confirm this. So I went straight to their DMs, and I went to her DMs first because we're more cool. And I was like, hey, does Kay have an issue with me? Because, you know, I saw my friend was over his place, and he didn't hit me up for the thing. It may be nothing, but I'm just checking in so I don't overthink. And she was like, I can't speak for him, you know, whatever's going on between you two.
Which is valid.
Is between you two.
which is valid.
And
But okay.
I would be like, that's valid. No, y'all are a unit. Y'all are one person for real.
What? Yeah.
Their situation, yeah, they are one person. So I was like, fine. I put them both in one chat, and I was like, all right, Kurt, do you have a problem with me? Because this, that, I said the same thing. And he was like, well, obviously, it's not that I have a problem with you. I just disagree with the way you and your people move. You guys have been acting really cliquey, and I don't appreciate that. And I'm just like...
He called us cliquey.
Wait, I was just like,
friends.
processing? I'm like,
Cliquey.
wait, you think we're cliquey because I called you out on you're wrong. Because you were in the wrong. We're cliquey. And he was just like, yeah, no, there's no disrespect, there's no hard feelings, you know, I won't talk shit about you behind your back, but we're not gonna hang out anymore.
He already does all that. Like, he doesn't have the guts to not even confront you, but to tell you how he felt, so.
Yeah, no, he secretly cut me off, and I'm just like, at the time, obviously that hurt, because I thought we were actually friends. And I'm like, how does it take me just saying you're in the wrong for you to just stop being friends with me? And I was just like, you not a real friend for real then.
Nope, not at all.
But yeah, no, that's how I lost a friend, because he thought my friend was hitting on him over some that was the dumbest shit. All you had to do was be like,
involved. I was upset. I was even involved because I'm mad that he was like, oh, since you kitty friend, you know. And I'm like, nigga, I don't know you. Like, I don't know you.
no, he think we all the same person.
That's what I was like. I've never I've never legitimately had a regular conversation with you unless I'm physically in front of you. That's why I was just like, what? I was so confused the whole time. I'm just like,
I was
okay,
peeved, and I'm like, all of this could have been. Oh my god, you gotta stop. That's gonna be caught on the mic. We need to put that somewhere. It's not gonna be touched.
It's only
she tried to clip it on her bra, and
all right,
there we go. Okay. The strap.
He said it right here. I'm not putting it right there.
So the hair don't rub up against it.
Okay.
There you go.
Right.
Wait,
I'm not a man.
Another thing.
Oh, I thought you was pointing to this.
Voice
I'm like,
box.
Oh, oops, don't put that on there.
Box.
Oops,
He's putting everything on here.
I know that's what you was putting there. I'm like,
I guess that
I can
also.
show you a vagina.
I'm crying.
Don't put that on there.
It's going on the podcast. You say. But
Oh man.
I don't know. That whole situation came with like a complete loss of respect because, first of all, if my friend ever did anything to make you uncomfortable, speak the fuck up. We're all grown.
That is all.
All you had to say is off rip, hey, I don't like being touched. That makes me uncomfortable. You would have never been touched again.
Pretty
But
much.
you gotta start all this bullshit between us. You gotta get your girlfriend involved, threaten to fight her, and you said we on some high school shit. That's
She did.
another thing.
She did say that. And I was like, babe, you're literally doing it right now. But go off.
And they be the people that are always like, we don't want any drama, we don't like drama, and you done started some ridiculous ass drama.
Even
for
though me
nothing.
personally, they don't have drama, so they found this one and said, "Ooh, let's run with it."
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was absolutely ridiculous. And honestly, on a side note, on the same person, after that situation, that made me rethink other situations that he has told me about. Whereas, like, if you could play this out the way you did and told this whole story to someone else that was an outsider, they would have believed you that my friend was hitting on you and this was a whole ridiculous situation. So me as an outside to other situations that you've told me about, I'm like,
Second guess.
did you dramatize all those other things just like you did this? Now I don't know if you were the right for anything. So, I guess the lesson here
Oh
is
my god.
please don't ever assume that someone's hitting on you. And if you ever uncomfortable, speak the fuck up. We're grown. We're not children. We're grown.
Always.
Speak the fuck up.
Yes.
You uncomfortable? Say so.
Yep.
And then if you don't have the balls to say so, don't have the balls to talk shit behind their back.
Absolute.
Immature.
But yeah.
And he was older than us. He was way older than us. That's the crazy, scary thing about that. Hey, nonsense.
But yeah. I wanted to read some quotes from
girl.
one of my favorite pages on Facebook because they're very funny, and then we can get into the questions.
Okay.
After I pull it up real quick. So they basically post all day. It's just random quotes that I live for. So here, I'll almost start at the pool. So this one says, sex before marriage is a sin unless you do it doggy style. All dogs go to heaven. An escape room, but it's just your thoughts. Good luck.
That's not even funny. That's not even funny. I took that personally.
I just gave your address to some spiders.
I'm sorry. Well, you ain't afraid of
Right, that's why I'm like, I live low key in the wilderness. I think I'll be okay when it comes.
Arguing with me is pointless. I knew I was wrong 10 minutes ago.
And you kept. That is me. That is me. I'm gonna look at this camera. That's me. That's me. I'm gonna just keep going now just to piss you off even more. So,
I'm
yeah.
literally the opposite. I'm gonna say
Unless you are legitimately my friend, then nah, I'm gonna stop. And definitely say, oh yeah, I was wrong. But if it's a person I just met, fuck no. Fuck no. You already proved your point. I just want to see you mad now.
I'll take you to the pumpkin patch. 50 Cent voice.
Ooh, no.
I'll take you to the pumpkin patch. Okay.
Damn, everybody's single. We might as well go to the pumpkin patch as a group.
As a unit. That's me.
That sounds like a plan.
Do you guys want to carve some pumpkins this year?
Yeah, we can do that.
That'll be fun.
I don't even
They're
like
gross
pumpkin
and they
smell,
stink
but
and they're
yeah.
slimy, but
I'm
it'll be
definitely
fun.
not a pumpkin smell person, but I'll do it.
We can cook the seeds. The seeds are tasty if you season them right.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a lot of work.
It is.
I think I've had pumpkin
just
seeds
buy some
before.
pumpkin seeds.
But fresh ones are better.
Ooh, okay, yeah. You know her stuff.
Okay. We should be able to call in healthy. Look, I'm not coming into the office today. I feel really good and I don't want to waste it on being at work.
Exactly.
That's legit.
Understandable. Just to let y'all know we have our friend Mel in the background. So if y'all hear her laugh, that's her.
Like, okay, you can do that.
Nauseous from not eating. Can't eat because nauseous. Been there.
Double win.
Agreeable.
Don't be. Is this foot pits you doing? Cause you down on the ground. Okay.
Queenie, you're supposed to be ignoring him.
Oh, damn. See, cut that off. Don't put that on there.
She's about to have so many clips.
I need to get laid to rest. Put me in a coffin. That's all I'm saying.
Like it was there, then it said, like I'm like, oh, got dark. Okay, like you okay? Want to talk about it?
Social media be fun until you get that text asking what that post about.
Not me.
Some insecure person.
I'll be doing that, and
I'll be like, nope, it's about you. Even if it's not, I'll be like, yep, it is. Now what?
I'll just be like, shoe fit. Wear it.
I'll be like, yep, it is. Now what?
Because I post things just because they're funny.
Yeah.
If you take it personally, that's hilarious because it's definitely not about you.
Exactly. So I'm like, bro, what?
Alright, I'll do a few more. For Halloween, I want to be a broomstick between a witch's thighs.
Go get laid. Go.
The rest, please.
Go touch grass. Go outside. For real. What?
They gonna get some potion on them.
Like, no. Go live life, please. 'Cause at this point, what are you doing?
My tattoos are more planned than your pregnancy. Quit telling me I'll regret them.
Wow. That's very funny. It was so funny. I didn't know.
Gaslight?
But it was funny.
Babe, that's insane. Stop making up words.
That's gaslight. The word gaslight. See, I'll fight. No, I'll for real fight if you said. I will really hit you.
That's not a real thing.
I'll be like, okay, like let's go outside at this point because you playing with my top.
All right, last one. Ghosting people is so easy for me. Must be genetics. Shout out to my dad.
Oh yeah, she has her dad in her life. I'm not jealous.
I have my dad.
It's fine. I'm just smack middle. It's cool. I'm the drama kid.
Oh, we didn't say. I feel like it's pretty obvious.
I'll be your dad.
No.
I'll be your daddy.
No. Cause y'all y'all take it as a joke. No.
I'll raise you to be a young, respectable woman.
No.
We didn't say anything, but I feel like it's obvious. Our theme today is we gothy. We the thick goth girls. Yep. First question.
Okay.
With making new friends, what do you look for?
Personality. I gotta feel that vibration. Gotta feel it.
So good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes.
I was about to say genuine. Like
Intent.
how genuine they are, yeah.
That goes a long way.
Off rip. Because I'm gonna be like, is this really how you are as a person? Because you're giving me the vibes off rip of what I'm about to get into. Or are you faking it until you get comfortable? And then you switch up on me.
Fair.
Yeah, that's mine.
I look for emotional intelligence.
Yes.
Or intelligent.
I feel like that's so basic
Those are good
because
ones.
I won't even talk to you if you stupid.
Just a little slow. Just a little slow.
Be get on people's
I call those acquaintances because we do got a few dum-dums in our lives. Or pastly used to be. Because, okay, there is time. Okay, I'm sure y'all got friends outside of our friend group for sure.
Absolutely.
Have you? I'm sure at least once you've sat with one of those friends and you're hearing them talk. Maybe it's like a situation they're upset about or something they're going through, and you're just listening to the details, and you're just like, "Ain't this the dumbest shit I've ever heard? This is not a problem."
Yes.
And then you give them, solutions because it's a simple.
It's not that easy. And I'll be like, get away from me. Get away from me then.
But it is though.
You're like, it's not that. Get away from me. Because what?
Oh. I also look for someone that's like kind. I love kind people. If you're just nice to people in general, I want to protect you
at all costs. Honestly.
If you had to pick one friend that's guaranteed to show up late, and in turn you would get the winning lottery ticket, what friend are you invited into the thing? Me? Oh Lord.
Well, I'm gonna point to Mel because she's
okay. Only Mel if she's taking you somewhere. If it's just Mel on her own, she gonna be on top.
Wait. So then it goes up to her. It goes up to her.
I would have said Walker. That man can't be on time for nothing.
You know what? He comes like at the last hour.
And they'd be like, yeah, let's turn him. We'd be like, nigga, what? We're about to leave.
Exactly.
What? He's like, oh no, we're just getting the day start. Like, now we gotta stay out for 2 more hours just for you. Okay.
Ooh, red flags in a friendship.
Man. What is it? What is it? Two-faced. Like fake type shit. I don't like that. That two-faced shit. Like, you act like this a certain way just around me. But when it's me and other friends, you're a completely different person. I hate that. I cannot stand that. Just act like me. Just
be yourself.
Just be yourself the entire time. I will be fine. But yeah. Because I don't even do that. That's weird. That's too much
jealousy in a friendship?
Jealousy.
That is toxic.
I say liar.
Ooh, okay.
I hate having a friend that lies. Like
anything.
I don't want to hear
lie about
anything you
Anything
say.
too, everything.
That's annoying.
They make up scenarios and just
Half truths. No, if you're in a friend group and you got a friend that gives pieces and parts of stories to each friend, and y'all have like a little side hangout by chance,
And then we all put the stories together and we're like, wait a minute.
that pisses me off.
Hold on.
I'm not a detective. Just tell me the story.
Pretty much.
Because I'll be saying, oh, I talked to so-and-so about this. And you're like, oh, I heard about this. Here's some new details. And I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't say all that.
Just not an honest person. Like, not an honest friend. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a peeve for me.
What's another one? I think I got another one.
Lot.
There's definitely a lot for
Yeah,
sure.
it's just like-
But I think another one is what was I thinking? I just had it in my head.
Ooh, that one friend that will like overplay you guys being best friends.
Oh,
And when other people are around.
Okay.
I had like at least 2 people that did that, and I'm just like,
Really? Ooh.
yeah, no, because we're cool, we're cool. But when I invite them to group themes, they'll be like, "Oh, she's my best friend. I knew her since this long. I know everything about her." And I was like, "You don't know me anymore, honestly. We haven't hung out in years,
I'll be like,
hun. I barely know you anymore."
that's like low-key attachment issues. Like very, very quickly. Like you'd be like, oh.
And they do some weird shit like behind the scenes.
Oh, okay. It's bouncing off the whole fake thing, but it's like to a certain extent of them trying to either be exactly like you, or
Yuck.
make everyone hate you in the friend group. And I've had those experiences.
Oh, that
Too
like
many fucking
spread
times, and it
rumors
pisses me off.
and stuff.
Yes. Or be like, why do you hang out with her? And it's
That is
it's dumb as
crazy.
hell. That's why I'm like, ooh.
I've never experienced that.
What?
That's insane.
That's why nowadays I take my
Ooh,
friendships
let
very
someone-
serious.
Or make the friendship like a competition, or being competitive.
That, yes!
Yeah.
Like, babes, if you want the
Ew.
floor, you can have it. Have fun.
Dude.
Okay.
Try to outshine one another, and it's like,
It's like, okay.
y'all
you
here for
can
the
have
same
it.
reason. Y'all know why I'm here.
I have a little story for the friend that'll like overplay your friendship in front of other people.
Mhm.
I had like a little shindig like after I graduated high school, and I had some of my high school friends and this one friend that I used to be like childhood friends with. And she did that thing where she was like, we're childhood friends, I knew her forever, this, that. And I'm like, I don't even know your favorite color. Like, I know we knew each other, but we're just getting to re-know each other.
Right. You knew me as a child. A lot of things happened.
So, I'm not the same person. I promise you. And then, she did that like the whole night and everything, and then like tried to get to know my high school friends. So I had one friend, and I'll let you know now, he's a beautiful man.
Mm-hmm.
He has beautiful eyes and cute curly hair. Cute.
Okay.
So, I come to find out the day after, she done trauma dumped on him. He just met her. And then tried to get guilt stacks from him. And I had to cuss her the fuck out. I'm like, how the fuck are you claiming to be my best friend? We're this close, and you do this to my friend you just met. Like, I had to, ooh. That pissed me off. I'm like, we're not friends.
Yeah. Because I kind of wanted to tell my little mini story of friendships, you know. So I had, need I say, 3 best friends. One's a guy, y'all know, because he always texting about y'all. You're texting the hell out of me. He'd be like, "Ooh, how your friends do?" I'm like, "Bro, you're in Japan. Shut up." And then, yeah, of course, y'all know Chanel. Yes, but I had another friend. We just gonna call her S. Yeah. So she used to be like really cool people's, all that, and then it was a time when I was going through a really difficult situation to the point where she was like, it is okay if you lived with me. I was like, are you sure? Mm-hmm. She was like, yeah, it's fine. Da, da, da. The first 3 weeks, it was fun. We was going out. We was like searching. I was looking for a new job that was around that area and da, da, da. Mm-hmm. So I say like a few months went by and she was just like, yeah, I need you to hurry up and get the job. Mind you, I was cleaning her house. I was watching the kids that live in that house. It's not like I was actually just sitting there just being fucking lazy and shit. So I'm like, okay. So then, of course, I'm cracking down. I got a job in a week. Mm-hmm. She was like, I hope you know that you can't get no ride from me.
What?
And no, like, that's where my friendship with her was like dying down because she was just nitpicking everything I guess needed to do. And I was just like, why is she treating me like this? Like, what is all this energy coming from? So she was like, yeah, I hope you don't need a ride from me. I was like, baby, I can get a Lyft. It's like, what, $7 to and from. That's $14. That's literally gas money for anybody, but go off. Then after that, she just, to the point, just stopped hanging out with me altogether. But because she lives with her mother and her sister, I was hanging out with them more. Mm-hmm. She didn't like our bond. And I don't understand. I don't understand why, like, parents... why do y'all like me? I don't know. Because they be like, oh, you're adopted. And I'll be like, why? I'm
Because you be talking to people's
I
parents.
literally just talk and just
we don't
listen
talk
to
to
them.
our
And that's it. And they be like, yep. And I'm like, okay. All right. Don't get me wrong. Some cool. But everybody's parents. That's
My
all.
mom would love you.
I'll be like, what? Okay. But it just kept escalating every month. And I was just like, yeah, I'ma just deal with the issue, just move on back. She was like, that's cool. So even her mom even said that our friendship breakup was very unnecessary. And I was like, even your mom is saying that? That's crazy. Very last day, I was getting all my stuff. She pissed me off too. Everybody saying bye and hugging me and all that stuff. And it was like, well, at least you know you can visit. I'm like, okay, cool. Last
your
thing,
family.
the last thing this girl said to me was like, "Oh, I'm gonna miss how you wash dishes." I said, and back in those times, I wasn't definitely a fighter. No, I was a person that just let it all sink in, and then just unleash. But nowadays, no, I'm gonna cut you the fuck out. I'm not holding it in no more. But then I was just like. So of course we stopped talking for like a good minute. But whilst me not talking to her, mind you, she was friends with everybody. Do you know one by one, everybody start being her friend as well? And it was like, cause it was weird for y'all two not to be friends anymore. So everybody starts seeing her for what she really was. And I was just like, nah, bitch, you ain't got no friends. And I'm like,
That's funny.
It sucked. And that's when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take my friendships with people like very seriously. That's why I'll be like, I'm not everybody's friend. I'm cool with you. I'm cool with you. But you have to prove to me that you really want to be my friend. Otherwise you can skedaddle. But yeah. But that's my input on friendships.
You have a bad friend story?
Not really a bad friend story. I just one girl that I was like really like close with, that was like a best friend from high school. She ended up sleeping with my brother, and I cut her off because she didn't tell me.
Yeah, no, that's a conversation.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
My brother had told me, and I just distanced myself, and you didn't.
That's not something you
felt
sneak
the
and
need
do
to tell me, like
Yeah,
you didn't respect me enough to tell me that you slept with my brother, and I found that so disgusting, and I just
Yeah, that's sneaky.
Didn't mean.
Quene,
Now we're like, now we're like okay now and everything, because it's been years, but still, like, I would never forget that.
Yeah,
I feel like that was kind of a betrayal for me.
Like,
I don't care about my brother, but for him to do that, because he's a guy, he's a dog, whatever. But that's why I would never try to get my brother to hook up with any of my friends. I know how my brother is.
Fair.
But for a close person that I consider like a sister and stuff like that, and you slept with my brother, I was just like,
I would have been like, bitch, you like him? Ew. Like,
blocked her.
You sure? Like, you sure?
I couldn't take it. It was heartbreaking for me.
Yeah, no, that's weird. Have you ever traveled with friends? If so, what's your worst trip story?
I never traveled with a friend. I traveled with
I mean, you will.
an ex.
Oh, did that go bad? Or
Oh,
was
girl,
it fun?
bad. We argued the whole time. We argued the whole time.
Go into details. What kind of trip was it? Where you go?
Okay, first one we went to was Chicago, and it was just like, I think I was just really insecure at the time, and I just felt like everything was bothering me, and he wasn't the type of guy that gives reassuring or anything, so always just had me like second guessing myself and second guessing everything. And his attitude would just make me snap, and then that would cause us to argue. It was just not a good, like, the trip was just not a good experience. Like, we both was just on edge. We just always both was on edge and stuff like that. And then, like, he'll check out girls and stuff like that. I don't like that. Don't check out no girl while you around me. Like, just have respect for me. And then, like, if you're gonna do it, you gotta play it off. Like, I can play it off if I'm looking at a guy. I can really play it off. I need you to treat me equal in that way. Like, don't comment about a girl in front of me. Don't do any of that. It's gonna spark me.
He's gonna spark me.
And I don't know why when I say that, people say, oh, you're insecure. No, I'm not insecure. It's about respect. Like, at that time, I was insecure, but if somebody was to do it now, I'd be like, it's just a respect thing. Like, that's how I look at that. I just find that disrespectful for a guy to do that.
That's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, all our trips was horrible together. We were just arguing. That's all it was. go on a trip with somebody that you enjoy and love and like a lot. That has like a good chemistry. Chemistry is like a key. It's gonna build a huge bond.
I feel like their habits are also key. Because you can love somebody. But, you know, a trip can be one day too long.
Yeah, you be like, ooh. Ooh, when I've been on another trip I did go on a trip with friends. I went to California back in 2019 with some friends. It was a horrible trip. Horrible. Actually, it was a guy that I was kind of like, we were friends with benefits, whatever. He invited me on this trip. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. He introduced me to a girl. She had a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Found out me and this guy was sleeping together and everything. Mm-hmm. Find out they had a whole orgy behind my back. Didn't tell me about it or anything. I put it together because I was high on the edible. I was so high, and I just, you know how you just pick up on things when you're like really high.
Start adding things up.
Yeah, I just saw them separated from me. They were on their own little corner, and I just felt like they were talking about me because I think she was showing him text messages that I sent her because me and the girl was actually cool, and they were high, so their excuse was they were high, whatever, and they ended up having this whole orgy. The fucking girlfriend.
Wait. The excuse for
I guess they were just not
sex
worthy.
was being high.
No, it was a sexual tension. You guys wanted to have sex, basically.
Clearly.
So yeah, that hurted me because even though I was not with this guy,
you were getting to know him.
I was having sex with him still, and the fact that I was telling this girl stuff and I thought we was friends. She sleeps with the guy. Her girlfriend sleeps with him, and it's like his friend slept with all of them. Like, they all slept together. And I was just like, what the fuck? I wanted to book a flight back so bad. I had to, like, get myself together and make myself strong just for the rest of the trip. But I wasn't speaking to any of them, whatever. And then when we got back to Ohio, me and her had a conversation. And she was like, yeah, he's a dog. And I'm just like, well, she slept with him. So she's trying to make it seem like she was depressed about everything. Yeah. Like, she apologized and everything. I wish I was stronger in a way to, like, cuss her out. But I did not cuss her out how I wanted to cuss her out. Since he was not my man, I just left it alone because it was like,
not worth the energy.
You're the one that did that to yourself and had an orgy with another guy and him. Like, you're the one that is labeled as a fucking...
That's a lot of fluid.
Skank.
You a hoe.
But yeah, girl, that was a wild trip, and I did not like it. That's an awful
trip. Yeah.
I hope this trip is gonna be marvelous.
I can promise you, none of that's gonna happen.
No orgies. Like,
no men.
Yes.
No.
But yeah,
we're gonna enjoy each other's company.
Yes, we are.
But yeah,
your worst friend trip.
Because there's like 4.
Pick the worst.
But I'm going to pick the worst. And it was one of my brand new friends. That's why this really pissed me off.
I think I remember this story.
Because I told you in the car.
Okay.
Yes. But basically, it was a girl. We were just now becoming friends. Cool. I was like, okay. Getting back to making some friends. Cool. So she was like, oh, we're going to go to... either what I say Cincinnati? I think it was Cincinnati.
Yeah,
it was Cincinnati. Okay, so yes, we was like, oh yeah, she wanted to travel to Cincinnati just to go. I said, say less, let's go. So she's literally driving and everything. We having fun in the car. Boop, boop, boop. We pull up to a house though. I was like, why are we here? And she was like, oh, this is where we're going to stay. I was like, but I gave you money for a hotel. And she was like, oh, no. She was like, no, the money is still in my hand, like in my compartment right now. I was like, yeah, you can, literally, I was like, you can get that back to me. And she was just like, oh, because and I'm like, yeah, give me that, because how I am with money. Child. Don't play with me.
For real.
But then this dude came out of the house and was hugging her and kissing her like, oh, I miss you so much. Da, da, da. And then I'm just like, She didn't say nothing about no.
She done brought your ass into a cat house, a prostitute house.
No,
Like,
no,
okay.
it gets worse. No, it gets worse. So I'm all talking to him, and he's like low key telling me like he has a entire wife with children. With children. He waited until the kids were gone for the summer with their grandmother, and then mind you, the wife was on vacation, and he brung her. Which means she brung me just in case if the wife comes, you have an excuse, basically. Yeah. That's what pissed me off. And I was just like, and when I was putting shit together, I was just like, please tell me I'm not in this predicament. Please tell me I'm not in this predicament. I'm like, please. Oh, gosh. So he was just like, oh, I thought you knew. I'm like, nigga, I barely know you.
I would never agree to that.
I was like, no. So I'm trying to pull her to the side. She was avoiding me the whole time, too, and it pissed me off. Whoa. So... Of course you got it.
You can run to the bathroom.
Okay.
There you go. Intermission.
While she gone. Yeah, we can pause it.
Okay. So back to the story, right? But yes, I was figuring out everything, and he felt some type of way because he thought I knew. So he was just like, "What can we just do to ease up like the tension right now?" And I was like, "Well, since we're here, can we at least go somewhere?" And he was just like, "Oh yeah, we can go to the beach or something." I'm just like, "Okay, sure." So we go. I laid out the little pallet and put my little food on the side and. Nice little cute little setup. Then them two was like, oh yeah, we about to go walk. 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 What is it? What do people be saying? They like to walk on along the beach.
A stroll?
Cause it's like a saying that people be saying. Like when they describe how they are as a person, they be like, yeah, I like to take long walks on the beach. There you go. But yeah. He was like, yeah, we're going to go do that. I was like, okay, bitch, okay. Like, so I'm jamming, listening, and then I realized, like, 45 minutes passed. And I'm still sitting here by myself. I'm like, I know damn well they didn't leave me. So I'm like, I grab my phone, and I'm texting, I'm like, I know damn well you did not just leave me here by myself. She was like, we didn't physically leave. I was like, then why is it taking y'all 45 minutes to come back? Mm-hmm. So they finally walk back, and then these fools look like they just had sex. I was like, please tell me y'all did not have sex in the car. I had to sit in the back seat. So of course I pull her to the side. I was like, did you have sex with him? She was like, we didn't have sex in the car. I was like, did you have sex
in public
on
during the day?
Yes. And I was like, on the car? She was like, yeah, the door was open. And I was like, so, like, every time she just talked, it just irritated me. I was like, I can't wait to go home. I cannot wait to go home so I can block the fuck out you. Like, so, no, we did not spend the technically 4 days supposed to be there. Yes. We left that day. Because I was that heated. I was that pissed off. It just kept, like, everything was just going worse. I was like, no. I was like, I want to go home.
That's right.
And she was just like, I just got here, I was like, if I don't go home,
drop me off.
I promise you, I will ruin y'all entire moment. Please take me home. She was just like, okay. So she all hugging him, and he all like, I didn't mean for y'all to do this. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. Take me home. So I get home. Well, on our way home, she was like trying to cuss me out, and I was like, baby, you could pull over and we could legitimately fight right now. if it's that serious. And she was just like, no, because you can't never let me have fun and and I was
bitch,
like,
you dragged me along to hang out with you.
And then of course I threw in, I was like, baby, you're fresh, you're already showing me who you are, and I'm just now friends with you. And she's like, oh my gosh, so she dropped me off home. Hop blocked her, and then of course our other friend that's friends with her. I was like, yeah, you might need to watch out for her.
Mm-hmm.
Told her the story. She was like, oh fuck no, I'm blocking her too. I was like, but yes, that's one of my friend breakup things. One of the worst. The trip things. Then I say not that
worst trip with a friend. Mm-hmm. I haven't taken a whole lot of trips. Me and Mel take trips, but we cool. We don't usually have any issues. I'd say my worst trip would be my first con. I went with a group of people. It was like my boyfriend at the time, two other dudes. One dude's girlfriend is there, and one other girl. And I don't know. I thought it was gonna be different. Like, I thought we were gonna go out, hang out together. It's my first con ever. I thought you guys were gonna show me around since you've been to things before. Nah. My boyfriend at the time spent most of his time in the room. And I don't know, the couple, they were a young couple too. So they were just like all over each other at all times. So it was like, oof, oof. And then the other guy, he's a super nice guy, but he had his own plans. He already knew what he wanted to do. And the other girl, we were cool, but we didn't hang out like that. So I was just like, I felt alone during that trip. And I was just walking around by myself and shit. And I'm like, why the fuck is my boyfriend here in the room when we're at my first con ever? And I was like, this is bullshit. And then when we would hang out, there was one room for the guys and one room for the girls. And the guys started complaining because the one dude's girlfriend would always be in their room. So automatically the other girl would come join in their room because everyone's in their room. And they're like, bro, we want space. This is our room. Oh man, it could have been so much funner. And I went to my first rave ever, super sober.
You went sober.
Super sober.
If you ever go to a con, do not go to any party sober. Music will annoy you unless it's a black one. I'm just saying. But like, you'll vibe. But yeah.
And then and also the DJ pulled up in like his pajamas, my guy. He pulled up in some baggy shorts, the white t-shirt, some house shoes, and played the same beat for like 2 hours. And I was just like, I don't even want to be here at this point. This is what parties are supposed to be like. Yeah, no, that trip had so much potential. So much potential.
Yeah, you was definitely not with the right people. Especially if that was your very first one. Yeah, I would have just dragged you everywhere. With me, like, come on.
Okay. Alright,
yeah.
Next question. Ooh, my package nearby.
Really?
I've been waiting over a week. You know I got Amazon Prime. I'm not used to this.
That's weird. That's wild.
Timu.
Oh, no.
Yes,
Well, they're
Amazon
still
Prime
fast.
is beautiful.
They're still fast.
Yes, Amazon Prime is beautiful.
Let's see. We are at... Ooh. Can you consider your friend trustworthy if they constantly cheat on their significant other? And we're not talking about, in their past. We're talking about actively. We're all adults. We know better.
Nope, you lost credibility for me, so.
I feel like we all agree on that.
Yep, that was a pretty fast question.
Cool.
That was pretty quick question there.
We love that. We all on the same page. What's the difference between being cliquey versus being selective of who you hang out with?
Clicky or clingy?
Cliquey. Like old dude try to call us cliquey because...
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like,
Because there's a fine line.
There is. That's why I was like,
I think one of the biggest differences is I feel like when people are cliquey, you exclude people because they don't fit a criteria. And even if we do have a criteria. It's reasonable shit. Like don't be no drama
all
to
of
the
us
group.
fucking get along.
Yeah,
That's why.
vibe with us.
But there is people out there that really do the clicky thing, and it's because, oh, you're pretty. So, benefit. It's a benefit thing, and it's just like...
Well, if you don't match the aesthetic of the group, I don't want y'all to look like me, for real. No, thank you.
No.
And I don't want y'all to act like me. I want us to be on the same page, but we don't have to act the same.
Because if we all act the same, we'll all be Delulu. So, no. We'll all be telling each other, like, yeah, because you're right, friend. No, not us. Not
and
us.
once I get boring,
Not
too. We all have different perspectives, even if we end up in the same, conclusions.
Like, at least we all talk it out and be like, okay, can we think of it this way? And try to make it. No, other people, like,
You know what? Matter of fact, Kay, you clicky.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you clicky.
Yes,
you only want yes, man. That makes you the clicky.
You want to be Mr. Popular so bad.
Don't like
It ain't in you, babes. It ain't in you.
All right. I think we answered that. Thinking of the people that are in our friend group.
Okay.
Oh, this one's fun. Thinking of all the people in our friend group. If we were all stranded on an island, what roles would each person fill in order for us to survive?
Don't tell me to do shit. I'm freaking out.
So Asia is collecting sticks.
Yep.
Getting firewood.
I'm crying while doing it too. But yeah.
Queenie is helping Asia get sticks for the firewood. I feel like Mel can at least help us make the housing, make the thank you.
For sure. And just
And she cooked the food.
Yeah.
And she cooked the food.
But can Ange hunt though?
She said
I feel like she could.
Okay.
If like under pressure for sure, probably. But don't ask me to do shit. And I'm standing on that.
No, you gotta swim and go get the fish.
You want me to get in the water? And then not only you want me to touch shit? No.
You guys are gatherers.
I'm gonna collect the sticks while crying, saying, "Get me the fuck out of here."
Oh my god.
That was so funny.
What job would Josh have?
Entertainment.
Okay, no, we need helpful jobs. Because if that was a job, Asia gonna take that.
Oh my god.
And y'all already
I
left.
feel like Josh can help hunt. He could do that, right? I think. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I sure do though.
All right.
They should
So
do the hunting.
Yeah.
The guy should do the hunting.
though I can, I don't want to hunt. I don't think I'd enjoy murdering things. Even for survival.
I was about to say that's why we're not making Mel hunt. She's gonna love the animal, and then she's like, look, we're gonna be like, you were supposed to kill.
It's our
supposed to
pet.
eat.
He has a name.
We'd be like, oh, okay.
Now we gotta start.
I feel like I can almost help in any area. I don't want to hunt, but given if I have to, I feel like I can. I can help make housing. I can help. I don't know my fire starting skills without the tools. I can't guarantee that.
Yeah.
But
I'm literally the extra in this.
I watch those guys that build the houses out of mud and sticks.
Those videos are super cool, but then I think about it, I'm like, is it actually stable?
It is.
For me, and how I act, and how I like to jump on shit.
Yeah.
And be like,
parkour. Yeah. It's made out of clay. It's gonna be
In terms
okay.
of like price or man.
They made a hot tub for one. One of the.
I didn't see that one. I only saw the pool.
It was intricate. They kept getting more and more intricate. Okay. I don't even know what the question was. Oh, and did we miss anybody? Oh, Mimi.
Oh yeah.
Mimi and Hondo, yes.
Hondo techie. I don't know. No, he literally
You gonna find
is.
a signal? You gonna find a signal?
With what? We have no technology.
It might be a paper clip. It could be like a
We're
coconut.
on a.
You gonna open up the coconut, put a little clippy on there, right? And then you go.
All right, he gonna create electricity for us on the.
Well, he gonna make drugs.
There we go. He gonna play some weed.
He gonna find some.
He gonna find something.
Somewhere.
That
Get our
that
mind
works.
off of this.
No, I feel like Mimi gonna be a hunter too, cause she can run fast. I've seen it.
Okay.
I was like, okay.
Cool. I think. Do you think we could survive? How long do you think we could survive on the island? Come on, give us
Okay, let's
some
be
benefit of the
realistic.
doubt.
A month.
Okay, that's
If I'm not technically included, for as long as y'all think, but if I'm included, we're not surviving that long.
You're saying that like you're gonna actively do things that'll cause us to not.
I'm literally going to fuck up everything on accident, though. That's
All
the
you
sad
gotta
part.
do is pick up the sticks and put them in the pile.
Cause then what? I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm picking up sticks, and then I pick up poison ivy stick, and I'm gonna be like, oh, shit.
Now I got another
Poison
problem.
ivy
Take
is
care of
don't
it.
come.
It might rub on the stick. You never know.
But how are we gonna? How does it like domino to us all dying on the?
Because I'm gonna fuck up something. I know me. I'm fucking up something.
Oh my.
But yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Queenie, your new job is to make sure she doesn't fuck up and cause us all to die somehow.
That's just like the whole zombie apocalypse thing. I was like, no, I'm committing zomicide. I'm going straight outside. Like, I'm not about to do this. And then you said that Mel was going to yank me and be like, come the fuck back.
You're gonna cause Mel to die because she loves you. She gonna try to save your life, and y'all both gonna get murdered.
Yes, she is.
And I'm gonna be watching in the window like, Asia's dumb ass. Hold
I
on
don't
for
work
a
good
day.
under pressure. I don't work good under pressure. And that's why I'm like, no, let's not do this.
God.
I know, I suck.
Ooh, have you ever ended a friendship because your friend didn't change?
Change. Oh, yes.
And when I say change, it could be like grow the fuck up or
Yes.
tell details.
For example, it's one of Mel's friends for sure. He ended up being friends with me, and because it's me and I see a problem, I'm going to give you solutions. And after a while of me telling you constantly the same solution, I'm going to get frustrated. And then I'm just like, okay, you're not even listening. Okay. Then I'm going to just be quiet and just see if it actually works if I just be quiet. No, didn't work either. And then she was starting to be, it's roommate. That situation. Yeah. So, but then
Homeless roommate.
But then, yeah,
What a
homeless
story.
roommate. Yeah, that's a great story.
That's a story for next time she get on
Yeah,
our podcast.
pretty much. But she just kept going back to him, and I was just like, she got one more time, and then it just hit the fan, and I was like, yeah, cut off completely. I'm not even gonna tell you why I'm not talking to you. You should just know. You should already know. And then I was just, from that day, I have not talked to her since.
I have the one because she
Which
was
good
super
on her, though.
infatuated with the dude, and no matter how badly he treated her, she would always go back to him.
And I was just like,
And
no,
he
I
would
can't
literally
do that.
just use her to watch her.
And
his
it was
kids.
simple solutions, though. That's why I was like, sweet, all you gotta do is just not
Yeah, I did the same thing
talk
because
to this person.
we did the same thing to her. Like, hey, cut him off.
Just
He's toxic.
let's see how that goes and see if you feel better. And just, no.
I'm like,
It's
you're
not
getting
something to
nothing.
be
Or
out of
she'll
it.
be like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, fuck yeah, da. And then legitimately 2 days later, I'm like, wow, you folded that quick?
And for nothing, he literally is just fucking her. And he can't. I refuse to believe it's not that good. No.
But again,
There's no way.
I wish the best for her. I'm happy that she's,
Absolutely
cool and all that, because I'm not about to have vendetta on you. No. That's
For
dumb.
what?
Right, that's dumb.
You making the
But-
bad choices for yourself. I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, I'm literally that friend. Don't make me tell you too many fucking times. I'm gonna be like, look, here, twit. Like,
Twit.
yes, I'll call y'all twit.
I've never
Yes.
experienced anything like that that I could think of off the bat.
Not even like, let's say you had like high school friends that you eventually stopped hanging out with because they didn't grow out of that high school phase.
Yeah, but it's like I can't really remember too much. That's the only thing.
Bless your heart.
After shutdown, I low key, I don't know, just distance myself from like a full group of people because I just didn't see there being anything long term there because they a messy group for one. Like, from the outside, I heard this story where this one couple, the girl cheated, and then, I don't know, apparently she was pregnant with her original dude's baby, so they got back together because of the pregnancy. And I'm just like, oh, what? And it's the same group where my ex got with our mutual friend's ex. And are apparently married.
What?
Oh.
I already know.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
So I'm like, that whole group is messy.
We're gonna call them little STDs. Because I'm sure that's in there. That's what it sounds like to me. That's exactly what it sounds like to me.
The sad thing is she's not. Oh no,
He
they
gives
got
me
this.
those vibes. And I saw her. They both from what her ex told me whatever about how she is and how promiscuous she is. I'm certain that half had something.
Oh yeah, that's one. And that's another one of the friends that would always complain about shit that he could easily fix because at the time they were exes, and he would always complain to us separately about, oh, she fucks my friends and she does this behind my back. And no matter how much he complains about what she does, I'm like, bro, she's single. She don't owe you nothing. And again, if she's fucking all your friends, what kind of friends are you choosing to have?
No, I was told that she was doing that while they were together. Oh, no, I got a different story now.
No.
This is what we're
talking
about.
I thought it was while they were together.
No, she didn't cheat.
And he found out, and they ended the relationship because of that.
No.
No, they ended the relationship because they were a toxic couple.
Oh, I thought.
But he was like mentally holding on to the relationship.
Oh, okay.
But like,
And
also
plus,
she feeds
and
into
plus,
it.
she had a car. If we want to be petty.
Oh no, they went in on a car. They both did payments on the same car, so they shared a car. That's another.
That's
reason.
crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely crazy. But yeah, no, he would always complain. I'm just like, then stop talking to her.
No, for real.
You know, stop making friends that fuck your ex.
Go get you a car of your own. But go off, you know.
Yeah, I literally told him it might be worth taking the L on the car because whatever, man. But yeah, sometimes it's just y'all don't fit what I'm trying to do with my life for real. All right. As an adult, how do you make new friends? I need y'all to not make fun of me of how I'll make friends.
Most time, people just gravitate initially. I'm always at work, so that's some friendships might start from work. I'll get like a customer like, oh, hi, how are you? You look like somebody that I can easily talk to. I had this happen to me with girls. They're like, we should exchange numbers and get lunch and stuff like that. It don't go far. It don't go nowhere. But just knowing that that's a possibility and that's a way to get friends. But other than that, I'm mostly in a house girl. I don't be outside. So friends.
Fair.
I just stick.
You're like, I already
like,
got
I
friends.
stick with what I have.
Like, I'm stick to y'all.
I don't want no more equation.
Fair.
At this age, how do I make friends?
Yes.
That's what I'm like, I don't even, for real, make friends. That's what I'm like, it's usually
Never
people
am I
want
the
to be
only one
friends with
here
me.
collecting people.
Yes! Yes! You literally grabbed this big ass pot and was like, "Ooh, Mel, that's nice. Yep, Queen. Ooh, Asia, and then what? That's crazy." And then just made us all friends, and we're just like, "Oh,
very appreciative.
we're okay with this group of friends." That's literally how it happens.
Not trying to add people to it.
Okay,
No, she
blue
tries. She
moon.
tries though. She does try, and then
I test them out first.
But then
I test them out first.
No, I love Jackie, and Jackie needs to be in this
Jackie is
podcast.
definitely.
Jackie, wherever you are in this universe, we need you.
I told Jackie that
We
you're a
need you.
fan, and she's like, "What? I didn't know if anyone actually liked me."
Yes.
And I'm like, "They think you're hilarious."
Yeah, she's fucking hilarious for no reason. I thought I was
Absolutely.
funny. She's a different funny. It's like, why did you say that? Like, what makes
She's
you say that?
sarcastic
Yes.
funny. There it is. But yes, me, I don't make
Like,
friends.
how'd you know to say that?
I was about to say I don't make friends. I just act like myself, and they just again gravitate to me, and I just be like, oh, okay, all right, cool. And then I just wait and see how long, and then of course, like I said, you got to prove it. And once you prove it, I'll be like, all right, you locked in.
It can fade away quick.
So since I'm the only one here that be making friends, I'm gonna tell y'all how I make friends.
How you make friends? Even though we know, but
So you go places that got people,
Oh, I don't do that much.
and then
let's turn this one. Yeah.
give us
down.
little like parties and
I need to
stuff.
write this down.
Right.
Y'all ridiculous.
She said
And go
gotta
outside.
record it.
Go
You already got it on
out.
camera.
So I don't know, because like I feel like conversation will naturally spark up, because it's not like I automatically approached you guys out of the blue. It's like friend introduced me and I was like, hey. Once we started talking, I'm like, oh, you're cool. Same with you. I got introduced to you and I'm like, from conversation, I was like, oh, that's cool. So I'm like, if conversation flows naturally for me with somebody, then that's a check mark. So that's a good start. And then let's see how long the conversation goes. How many subjects can we talk about? How open-minded are you? What do we actually talk about? Do you like the same shows? If we can talk about a variety of things, check mark.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, so you trying to be my friend?
That's literally
no, you
how she
gotta have
approached
them
us.
check.
That's literally how she approached us.
Yeah, check the box.
She's like, oh my gosh, you're so cool. You want to be a friend? And I'm just like, okay. Mind you, any person say that, you just like, all right, cool. But no, she was
Oh my
legit ass
God.
serious. She was like, no, I'm going here. You can come here. You know, you're
I'll be
invited to
like,
this
you want
place,
to
this
hang
place, this
out?
place, this-
We
I'm
just
like,
do solo dates and then we just like gradually.
I'm like, oh, okay. She was like, yeah, I'm going to have a sleepover. I'm
Yes.
like, oh,
She got us all together.
right. I was like, we definitely in our 20s. What?
I did have
That was so
sleepovers
fun.
as a
It was
kid.
That was our first comedy
Which is
show.
understandable.
First comedy show. ever.
Technically, y'all
yes.
did.
That's why I was like, oh, she making us actually do. Okay.
That was a fun
right.
experience.
I like having fun.
We should do that again. Like, you
Oh,
know,
absolutely.
Yes, for sure.
Sleepover, comedy
Yeah.
show. Those comedy shows.
That was.
And then that the other check mark is after I'm like, I have your number. You know, I hit you up about hanging out. If you follow through with the hangout, check mark.
Yes.
If you don't follow through, I'll probably just drop it. Like, I feel like you either got two opportunities.
flake out too much,
If you
you
flake
know,
out
like,
twice, I'm over it. I already got friends.
Like
I'm not gonna
saying,
keep
like,
trying.
It's
Yeah.
different when you say, "Hey, I can't make it." You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
that's
Then
fine.
saying like, "Oh, I'll be there." And
But
then
if
you're
you hit me
just
with, "Hey, I can't make it,"
no.
after we made plans
or just don't show up.
more than one time in a row, if it keeps happening, then I'm like, I'm over it.
We
You tell me
experienced
when
that.
you're free.
Yeah.
We experienced that with someone. A friend.
So
Oh yeah, I gave up on her. Love her.
I say
to
people.
death.
Some of your friends.
I was
She tried to
literally
introduce
like,
us.
yeah, I literally told her, if you want to hang out, you gotta plan it. I'm
Yeah.
tired. I'm done.
Yeah.
And then if we can hang out and have a good time one-on-one and it's cool, then I'm like, I guess you can meet my friends. And if they like you, then you in the group. You done made it through all the check marks.
Literally. I
What
was like,
happened to that one girl that you had brought here when we had a
Oh,
little
she's
sleepover?
still super cool. It's just that,
She
she lives in Avon.
Oh, that explains everything.
And two, she's just trying to get things together. So she
That's understandable.
recently, Like every once in a while, I'll message my friends one-on-one and be like, "Hey, cool, you good?" And she's like, "Yeah, thank you for checking out. I miss hanging out with everybody. I miss you guys." And she's like, "Y'all far." And gas expensive. And we're like, we understand.
That's harder than me. So her coming from all the way over there to get to you.
We see you when we see you. You are missed. You're fun to be around.
Exactly.
She is fun.
She is definitely fun.
And I feel like we kind of have like a rare type of friendship here. Like, it is hard to find. So
we are all one of a kind.
And we get along.
Definitely. Especially this one right here.
Yeah, I'm different.
The way we have to explain.
I'm like an alley cat.
We have to explain her to people before they do. Like, if she talk with her hands, y'all, so if she slap you, that's just her. She talks a certain way, that's just her. I promise you. But yes.
You gotta warn people first.
Literally.
Disclaimer.
Every time. Y'all be like, yeah, she talk with her hands.
Oh, he already heard the stories.
Oh, okay. I'm not, I'm a good girl. I'm an angel. Very good person.
Yes,
so, to my adults, followers, and on watchers, if you want to make new friends, you gotta go out. You have to get the fuck up out of your house, and you gotta start going places.
That don't sound right.
Start doing things that you like to do, so you can meet people that also like to do what you like to do.
I feel like crying.
Yeah. So, if you lonely and you wonder why you don't got no friends and this and that, get the fuck up out of your house. That's why. Start talking to people.
That's if you want to make new friends. If you already have, if you're satisfied with your group of friends, don't bother.
Fair. But also don't be scared to,
Oh, and that works as well as the internet too, because I got a lot of internet.
Oh yeah.
But be careful with those guys.
Oh no, that's what Instagram calls us for. I be like, what the hell you look like for real? Like, But yeah, it's just certain people. I'd be like, oh yeah, they be like, oh, I want to be your friend, and then I'd be like, oh okay.
Let me see that effort.
I'd be like, yeah, okay, go ahead. Start performing, pretty much. Like, no.
Have you ever sent your friends nudes before?
Yes,
I have.
And it was on accident.
Sometimes I'm not sure if the nude is good, and I'll be like, hey. Is this a good nude?
In that aspect, absolutely. Did I do that to y'all? Fuck no.
I want to see it under.
Like, I love y'all too much, but y'all gonna be like, bless your heart.
If y'all ever need a nude check, I got you.
Cause I'm gonna show her. She gonna be like, ooh. I'm gonna be like, you made it weird. But yeah, I would never send it to y'all for sure. No, but I have for sure of my other friends.
I used to be in one of those, those group chats where people just share their nudes for no reason.
Yeah, what is sex videos, the nudes, and all types of stuff that they into. Yeah. Oh yes, them exist. And you just sitting there like.
And that's a good one. No judgment area either. As long as you send nudes, people are like,
pretty much.
And everyone does. It's not like people just in there to watch, because if you don't post anything, you get kicked out.
Yes, you definitely do, for sure. They be like, they be like, oh yeah, we gonna send something, and it's just them sitting there like
because
this.
you don't want creeps in there. It's not.
And creeps screenshot, which is weird, but go off.
Looks like a whole new world.
How many times can a friend flake out on plans before you stop trying to hang out with them?
5.
Yeah, I'd say 5.
I'd say 3.
3.
3. Okay. Because I went through a situation where I was trying to hang out with this one dude from my school, and he flaked twice before, and then we made plans to go out bowling, and then I got there, and I'm waiting. 30 minutes pass. And also I check in beforehand too, because obviously that day morning, we still good. Time to go. Hey, I'm on my way to the place. Nothing. I'm there for like an hour, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna leave because that, and it's not even a date. It's a friend just like ditching me.
Yeah.
And I get a text message afterwards like, oh, sorry, something came up. And I was like, I'm never hanging out with you again.
Oh, you know what? 5 might be a little excessive. Probably say like 2-ish, 3.
2-ish, 3.
Nah, I still say 5 though, because it depends on who the person is. What if they got kids? What if they got somebody that's sick at home that they take care of? It's a situation thing for me. I'll be like, okay. But if I know for a fact that you just like me, then I'm gonna be like,
yeah, none of you,
bitch. You know what? This is why.
I think it's like 3 tops, and then I stop putting forth the effort. Because at that point, you tell me when you're free, you plan it, I'll let you know if I can make it.
And I'll be petty and don't even go to the first one.
Fair.
Yep. And I'll be like, yeah, see how it feels.
Ooh. Oh, this one's a fun one.
Okay.
If your friend cheats on their significant other, and the significant other asks you if they're getting cheated on, what do you do?
you gotta talk to that
My
person.
name.
No, you gotta talk to them.
I'm a snitch. I love you.
I'm like, why are you dragging me in this situation? See, this is why I don't like you in the first place. Like, I will start an argument.
Especially if I don't like them, I'm snitching.
Y'all don't even see why I don't like you for real. Because why are you asking me about her when you should be asking her? If you clearly know I'm lying. No, because I will be that person technically to be like, if you already asking me if they're cheating, you know the answer. Your intuition just told you. So I'm just like, well, what we about to do, brother man?
Because either way, one, if I don't like you, I'm telling you, leave my friend alone. One, if I like you, you deserve better. Break up with my friend.
For sure.
And
but that stretches though. I was about to say that stretches though. With the if they too good for your best friend or something like that, then they be like, oh, you want me? And you be like, wait, whoa.
Okay, I know my friend a dog in this situation, but I'm like,
no, I be like, baby, she a dog, I'm a dog too.
Well, what?
rough, bitch. No. Even if I'm not, no.
So I'm snitching.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's like a balance right now for me. That's why I'm like, oh wait,
like
I
I want to just want to do the right thing because I have integrity. So,
I like how you rolled your eyes.
Y'all better, no one better put me in that situation. Mel, don't put me in that situation.
Mel gonna be the last person.
Right, I thought she was aiming that towards me.
I had to put a spot on her.
Y'all and Angie are the top
I am a lover girl.
contestants.
I am a lover. I am not a fighter.
Girl, don't let
I
us.
am a lover.
We gonna have to have a side talk
I am
and
a lover.
review some of your activity.
What? I am an angel. This is not fair. This is a surprise to me. What are you going at?
You lucky I hated him.
I'm
kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, and that's one way of me meeting you too, because of
That was
low-key him.
I was in hell at that time. Now I'm brought back to earth, and I'm in heaven right now, and I'm living on this high horse.
That's okay.
Where I'm very
understand.
happy.
You're a better person now, in a better place.
Thank you. That's it. That's all that was.
because
That
when
was a
she,
dark
y'all
wanted to kill that man.
First off, when he walked up them steps and was like, "Oh yeah," I was like,
No, you putting the mouth together.
"How?" Because I was like, "I'm looking at you, and then I know him." That's why I'm like,
See, I didn't even know him for real
see,
until I
known
started
her
hanging
since
out with
2012.
you.
That's why I was like,
So I didn't know. I'm like, outside it. So
But
maybe
you kinda
there's
saw
something
it.
on the inside. Maybe there's something in the bed. Maybe there's something
none of
I
that.
just don't know about that. Like,
None of that.
and then when I learned there's none of that, I was just like, bitch, why are you
I
crying?
don't know.
And he
special. Wait, what is our thing? He touched paint.
He touches painting.
He touches paintings. And I was like,
And I said, most of it is like a lot of hee ha ha's. Obviously, one of the things I hated that you weren't genuinely happy. So I'm like, I'm all for my friends' happiness.
We physically saw it too, and it was just pissing.
But the one time he actually pissed me off was when we were playing that one game where we asked questions and stuff, and the subject of we were talking when you have to convince somebody to have sex with you. It's basically
was that at
that was at Mel House.
yeah, that was at Mel's house.
Okay, so I was there. Cool.
And we were like, there's a term for that. You're a manipulator if you have to convince somebody to have sex. And he was like, no. And all of us, we all turned to him. And we were like,
everybody looked at him like, what?
It is, sir. If you have
and
to
when I mean
convince
everybody in the room. Everybody.
And he got defensive as fuck, which, that's a red flag for me.
Yeah.
So you, sir, you definitely had to convince people.
Yeah, and didn't even want to listen to the reason why we said that too. It's just like, you ain't gotta say all the time.
And we didn't even call you a manipulator personally.
Listen.
You just felt triggered. And I'm just like,
if the shoe fit,
fat toys. And I was like, I need you to get the fuck away from my friend right now. I need you to fuck home now. Because this ain't something where we not about to argue about that. That's just a fact. But that pissed me off. That was the biggest red flag I've seen.
It was a lot of incidents though.
Oh yeah, no. But a lot of them are more funny than pissing me off.
No, I was pissed off the whole fucking time. If we want to be completely honest here, because again, I know you. That's why I'm like, how? I'm like, how did you get her though? He had to do some extravagant shit to get her. That's why I'm like, no, something's not adding up here.
Nothing's adding.
Because what? And then he had you, and then how he was treating you too. I was just like, I can't fight him because she ain't gonna let me. So.
We gonna wait. We gonna support it.
And you recently went on a little gathering camping trip and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, he's exactly how I remember him.
No change.
No,
that's funny.
And I forget how people are sometimes. So like being back around, I'm just like, yeah, you exactly that.
You probably like, thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
You exactly you, and that's it. That's all there is to say about it.
Thank God that's not a situation anymore.
Oh, absolutely. Because nothing against you personally.
You can say
you just not. You not it. Nothing personal.
But yeah, I was just like the whole thing, and then when she finally said the job was done. I was like,
oh, we about to throw a party. Bruh.
Yeah. It was literally on New Year's Day we broke up. Like New Year's Day.
After that whole situation at Bell?
Yes, yeah, but it was so separate from each other. Like, I was just feeling insecure. I felt bad. I was feeling bad about myself. And like I needed to like get away. And then the next day, like we got into an argument and then we just like basically broke up.
Yeah.
We just knew it was over. So I was
right when you said
so
it,
happy. I was so happy. I
was like,
wait to tell you guys. I was so happy.
Oh no, because any friend that is dating somebody and they break up and I already saw like red flags and stuff like that, relieved. I'm going to tell you right after. I'm like, I'm so happy because I got some things I want to say.
Yeah, she did that to me.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I was like, oh, I don't like this.
He did this.
She
I didn't even tell you.
She was like, oh, okay. I'm like, nah, cause fuck that. And then I'm like,
oh my God,
naming off
on
things.
that point, I'm gonna need y'all to like, in the future when I'm dating someone, if he says some shit, I'ma just need to know. Because
Oh,
I'm not trying to
absolutely.
fuck around anymore.
And the sad thing is, I told you, but I told you in a certain way.
No,
that
just
you
be straight
wouldn't
up.
get offended.
Just
Because no, I
offend
have
me.
certain friends that will be offended off rip if I say it how harshly I be saying stuff nowadays. But yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
like.
from now on, I'm gonna need the harsh, straight up. Hey,
Say less. I'm gonna be like, fuck him.
because
Come on.
I'm sick and tired of finding out this shit after the fact.
Because
That happened in the relationship before when all these fucking stories coming out of nowhere. I'm like, yo, bitches didn't tell me nothing.
Oh, that one too.
And I'm like,
And I knew that was
embarrassing.
Man.
Oh, that was an embarrassing relationship, bro. Just embarrassing.
Oh, yeah. And then he showed. Oh, he did inappropriate things.
He's just
Bless his heart.
You're not
Again,
supposed to take that
he's
one
another
outside.
one that touches pain.
He's an indoor type.
He's another one.
You
that touches
keep
paintings.
that to yourself. Oh, he rubs paintings, bro.
He licks paint.
Yeah.
He likes paintings.
Boom, there it is.
He tastes paintings.
He's saying,
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. So if he does any type of bullshit, I need off rip. Amber, he did this, he said this, and I'll be like, all right,
He made me uncomfortable.
time to wind this. I'm gonna confront. If there's any type of weird shit, it's over. I'm over it.
For sure.
What was the question?
Probably went off topic.
Yeah, we
were still on the friendship thing, but it just went a little distant.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
We can end it.
Yeah, we can wrap it up. Ooh. Okay, last question, real quick.
Okay.
Is it shady if a friend leaves the group friend chat? No explanation. No something happened beforehand.
Is it shady?
Is it shady?
Yes.
To a certain extent.
I agree.
I feel like.
Because we've had friends that just popped out and you're like,
And you're like, wait, but then they'll tell you.
If they tell you,
Right,
explanation's
if
fine.
they tell you for sure.
But if
like,
they just
I'm
did-
going through this. That's why I'm
Yes.
not did. I'll be like, okay, cool.
With communication.
But if you just left, I'm gonna be like, bitch, fuck you. Didn't
Yeah.
nobody like you anyway.
It's like, oh, you don't want to hang out with us anymore.
Yeah.
Because
That's all.
if it's the notifications, mute it. Check in when you want to. That's what I do.
That's what y'all two do. I check in through everything. I'm like, what y'all talking about?
I can't do the dings. I'll throw my phone. I get so
Ooh,
irritated
girl.
if my phone go off too much.
Oh, I don't got dings.
I vibrate. My phone's off all day, but it's still annoying.
Yeah, mine's is just silent.
But
I don't have no noise.
thank you for joining us today.
Yeah.
It has been an honor, a privilege, and everything.
It was a lot of
Finally
fun.
here.
And we
There will be
can't-
more of me in the future.
Oh, absolutely.
We gotta do like what is it when we just have wine and the girls and we just talk? That'd be funny.
Just
That's
talk about
going
anything,
to-
you know?
that's
Oh my
gonna be
God, that's
hilarious.
that might need to be censored and
We gonna have to go through that in a fine tooth.
You're gonna have
Oh.
to
We gonna talk
give
about
you a waiver,
sections.
sir. You're gonna have to sign some paper. You're gonna be in trouble.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We plan on having more of our friends on in the future. We enjoyed this. We love this. If you enjoy this, please comment. Please subscribe. Let us know anything you want to see. Anyone want to join us on the podcast? Hit us up. Maybe, maybe not. If we don't fuck with you, we're not coming. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's tits for tat.
Tits for
Yes.
tat. Tits for tat. Tits for tat. Tits.
Yeah. Every time I do that, I'm just like my titties and just not tittying ever.
I thought I was gonna be like nervous, very nervous.
No, it's fun. We did good.